Donald Trump unleashes an Australian reporter. Ooh. Imagine if I was a reporter and Donald Trump was... Imagine Donald Trump being mean to me. I would go psycho at him. I would flip his shit. I would out Donald Trump. I am a crazy little lady. Don't mess with me. Donald! Your fake tan is patchy. I'm coming for you.
Very much right now.
It is appropriate, President Trump, that a president in office should be engaged in so much business activity.
Well, I'm really not. My kids are running the business. I'm here.
Also,
you know what the activity, where are you from?
I'm from the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, Paul Corner's program.
The Australians, you're hurting Australia, right? In my opinion, you are hurting Australia very much right now. And they want to get along with me. You know, your leader is coming over to see me very soon. I'm going to tell him about you. You set a very bad tone. Well, go ahead, John.
Aww. I'm telling Anthony Albanese and you want me to be. How can he openly threaten an entire country like that? Yeah, this is a timeline we are now living in, JM. Welcome to the future. I mean, the good news is America's relevancy is waning. By the end of this century, America will just be, you know, a failed empire like every other failed empire on the face of the planet. And, you know, we won't have to deal with that shit. So, he's meeting with the mining magnates too. Yeah, that's to try and make Albo play ball, because obviously, like, mining money has had a lot of influence in Australian elections. I mean, it's why Kevin Rudd lost the second time. Yeah, he did. It was photo ops too. It was a not so thinly veiled threat to Anthony Albanese. Like, I will get your government ousted too, you know. Because, you know, God forbid Kevin Rudd put, you know, God forbid we have a resource tax in this country and the Australian people, you know, actually benefit from non-renewable resources. No, let's just dig it all up and sell it for 2 cents a fucking, I don't know, a fucking rock. I don't know how mining works, guys, okay? I'm just a girl, but
You consider nitrogen. You are hurting Australia very much right now.
It is appropriate, President Trump, that a president in office should be engaged in so much business activity.
Well, I'm really not. My kids are running the business. I'm here.
Also,
you know what the activity, where are you from?
I'm from the Australian Broadcast.
Sorry, I was mesmerized. I'm like, ooh, let's watch it again.
The Paul Corner's program.
The Australians, you're hurting Australia, right? In my opinion, you are hurting
My friend works at a hotel in Sydney where Gina Reinhardt stays a lot. It's like a very, it's like one of the most I think it is the most expensive hotel in Australia. It's fucking up there. And she was telling me that Gina Reinhardt just like stays in her room by herself and just orders room service. And she's like, I almost feel sorry for her, but then I realize how fucking evil she is. And yeah, so her kids don't talk to her. Only one of her kids talks to her. The rest hate her. Like, you know, she's you met Gina when you were a kid. The circles that you move in. She was a really nice person. Want to get really mad? Do I want to get mad? Do people like it when I go on my little rants? I don't know. If it's enjoyable, I guess you can set me off. Her dad was comically evil. Hancock was comically evil. He is no longer here. He is looking up at us from the abyss. Lang? I thought it was Hancock. Where'd I get Hancock from? Hancock prospecting? I don't know stuff. Look, I'm not from Western. Oh, Lang Hancock. Okay, we were both right. We are both correct. Together we had the whole entire puzzle. Look at us. Friendship is magic. JD Vance is founder of this land / buying up Australian farms. Leave our farms alone, you weirdo. Boop, 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 boop. We value your privacy. I don't value my own privacy, so I got some like new gym clothes today, and my housemate told me that I shouldn't wear them to the gym because apparently they are they are a little bit too flattering to some areas of my body. So apparently I am, you know, Apparently, if I wear those in public, I will be oversharing with the world. Don't want teenagers to hassle me anymore. Well, I bought them because they're supposed to be good for circulation. I didn't know they were going to, because usually I just wear like baggy tracksuit and like pants and like baggy t-shirt. But then last time I was doing hack squats, I split my tracksuit pants like completely, like from front to back. They just went. Yeah, so I was like, well, maybe I'll get like something stretchy and then I won't have to worry about that because they were expensive, okay? And anyway, I don't really mind. I don't really mind if like 21-year-olds want to hit on me or whatever. I'll just scar them. I'll just destroy them emotionally. It's fine. It's fine. They need to learn sometime. That's what I say. I have those pants which scrunch up in concentric lines towards the poo hole. No, I do not have those pants. I do not have those pants. I don't need help in... Look, I might not have big boobies, but I do have a very nice booty that doesn't need any help. But yeah, just wearing normal leggings is kind of obscene for me sometimes, depending on what's happening. But I don't know. Look, I go to the gym when no one's there. Like I'm gonna go probably after midnight tonight, so it'll be fine. I'm gonna go in there, lift as heavy as I can to failure, and then fucking leave, fucking go home, have a shower, go to bed. Anyway, getting back, now we will stop talking about my ass. JD Vance funded Acre Trader. Here's why that matters. The real estate platform streamlines investing in US farmland. Now farms are fast becoming a portfolio staple for investors worldwide. Meow. What's a TLDR? I don't want to read all this, dude. My throat's not going to survive reading all of that, I don't think. Massive conflict of interest for the US presidency. Yeah, but there's already so many. Ooh, JM's a fan of Delta's bum. He wants to know all the juicy details. Ooh, I do like a little bit of homoerotic flirting in the chat. I am a fan of it. Hot. Hot, do it, do more. Ooh, a good story. Australia formally, can I speak English? No. Australia formally recognizes Palestinian statehood ahead of the UN General Assembly.
Terrorism or an investment in peace. Australia's formal recognition of a Palestinian state has caused division along the expected lines. The Prime Minister made the announcement early this morning in New York, mirroring Canada and New York as he prepares to speak at the United Nations General Assembly.
It has been a source of global instability for such a long period of time, and the only way forward.
Does the recognition even do anything? No, but hopefully we can isolate America enough into like not supporting Israel. I mean, if we start at recognition and then move towards like just isolating America economically and yada yada yada, doing all that stuff, I don't know. Ideally, that would be the outcome. Ideally, we form like a coalition of willing countries. I don't want to say the coalition of the willing because obviously that has Iraqi invasion connotations, but you know, some type of allegiance of Western nations that want to go in there and perform peacekeeping activities, make sure that, you know, storm the beaches of Gaza, if you will, make sure that aid is distributed. And yeah, if the IDF want to shoot at people, then I guess they'll get shot back. And if it turns into a conflict, I guess it turns into a conflict. But that's what I would like to see happen, ideally. You're also cynical.
That Australia can see and the other countries recognising here is for two states to actually be advanced.
And Ashley Raper is in New York for us. Ashley, so what does this
That's an unfortunate name. Oof.
recognition actually mean? What does it change?
It doesn't change a lot right now in a practical sense. The Australian government alters its documentation and website to reflect the fact that it's recognised Palestine as a state. So instead of saying occupied Palestinian territories, it now says Palestine. In the future, the government intends to set up diplomatic ties and establish an embassy, but we're not there yet. First, the Palestinian Authority has to hold up its end of the bargain, and that includes setting up democratic elections and excluding Hamas from the process. There were lots of questions today for the Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister, Penny Wong, who was also there, about these practical steps, and they didn't have all the answer and said, look, this is the first step. They did acknowledge that they don't exactly know how this process will unfold. In the lead up to today, for the official recognition, obviously we knew a month ago that this was the government's intention. Some were saying that this was symbolic. Even so, it doesn't mean that it's not significant. For the government, this is it saying enough is enough to the crisis in Gaza, the conflict and the deaths. And it's also an attempt to push forward the two-state solution and save it as an idea. Australia didn't act alone here. It worked with the United Kingdom and Canada. It was a coordinated effort to officially recognise Palestine today. It was led by France to create a moment here in New York.
JM has written me a paragraph, so I will read it because that took a lot of effort. Bear with me. I am a sick child of the night. You copy pasted? Oh, okay. Well, now I feel less obliged to read it. His ass did not write that. No, JM is quite a smart man. He's quite a smart man. I believe that he could have written that. Okay, I believe in him. Just because he likes crazy women, it doesn't mean he's dumb. It just means that he makes bad life choices. And as somebody who has made some bad life choices myself, I am... Sorry, I'll leave you alone, JM. I'll go back to bullying. Delta. The term... Sorry, I'm stretching. The term arms and ammunition only refers to guns, bullets, missiles, tanks, swords, and other weapons. This definition does not cover the bulk of military goods Australia exports directly to Israel or through third countries, such as engines for drones and military-grade steel for armoured vehicles. These figures also likely do not include weapons exported indirectly, such as F-35 fighter parts, that are likely channeled through the United States and Europe. I gotta read the one above it. Shut up. I do not. Do I have to scroll up? After we gave them $1.5 million worth of munitions last year. There you go. Flip them around so it's coherent. Oh my god. The men in this chat, I fucking swear, you're all trying to... It's like I have 50 husbands that are all trying to give me a fucking aneurysm. And I don't even get any of the perks.
Now is the time. You can't just watch what is unfolding there and not have a response. Australia is not big players in the Middle East. It's not a major trading partner. We don't provide arms to Israel. What we can do, though, is to use this statement in conjunction with other partners to make this declaration.
We are not recognising Hamas. What we are recognising is the legitimate aspirations of the Palestinian people and the future of Palestinian children.
JM, you're way too young to be that jaded, sweetie. Okay, you're way too young to be that jaded. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
The action was pretty swift from Israel. Surely the Prime Minister knew that this would enrage Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yes, and he knew it was coming. What this does as well is that it further isolates Israel from the international community. There are now 150 countries which have recognised the state of Palestine. So Benjamin Netanyahu's response was strong, saying that the leaders recognising Palestinian statehood are giving a huge reward to terrorism. He added, it will not happen. A Palestinian state will not be established.
Oh my god, shut up, mate. No one fucking is listening to anything you're saying anymore. The mask slipped off a long time ago, you freaking psychopath. Are we sure there's any Hamas left alive? I don't think there are, honestly. I don't think there are. Not in Palestine anyway. Not in Gaza. If there are any, they'd probably have fled elsewhere. It was never about Hamas or the hostages. It was always just a pretext to fucking... It was always just a pretext for an ethnic cleansing and an annexation of Gaza. And after this, if they're successful, if the West doesn't intervene in, you know, if the West doesn't intervene, they're gonna go for the West Bank next. I guarantee you, it's so fucking painfully obvious.
West of the Jordan River. The Israeli Prime Minister also finished by saying stand by for his response, which has raised concerns about the military action that he might take. On the other side, the Palestinian ambassador to the UN was in New York today and just happened upon the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, outside the building. He came up, he shook his hand to thank him.
This is a huge investment.
Oh, look at him. He's so cute. I like him. He looks so friendly. He looks so nice. Aww.
In peace and saving the two-state solution, and we need to accumulate more of these recognitions tomorrow in the summit.
Yeah, this announcement has certainly overshadowed this trip, but what else is he?
I loved him first, JM. Get your own surrogate grandpa. I saw him first. He's mine. He's my grandpa, and I'm gonna go out and get a milkshake with him, and you're not allowed. Okay, we can share. We can share. All right, we'll share. Okay, I'll share. I said I will share.
Doing there? What else is on his dance card?
The recognition of Palestinian statehood will dominate the Prime Minister's agenda tomorrow. France and Saudi Arabia are hosting a conference, and the Prime Minister will speak at that. And the point of this conference is really to look at those next steps that I was talking about. Where to from here now that these countries have officially recognised Palestine? What's the process from here? So we'll wait to see what comes out of that. Beyond tomorrow, the Prime Minister will address the UN Assembly later in the week. He'll also talk about climate change. He's taken here on the road, really, his social media account ban for children under the age of 16, so that'll happen in a few days' time too. But Tuesday here in New York is the big day because President Donald Trump is here and all eyes will be on his address to the UN General Assembly, whether he will talk at all about these other countries recognising Palestinian statehood.
She seemed big mad or what? Yeah. I think maybe she used to work for Sky News because she does have that certain botched. She does have that certain botched whatever. She definitely does seem to have definitely does seem to have some political biases. We will say. You're extremely skeptical about this social media ban and the new ID requirements? Yeah. I don't want people knowing what weird shit I look at on the internet. That's between me and my browser, which I clean every day. Because if I die, I don't want my family to know the weird things that I do online. It's a secret time between me and my brain.
And then there's that reception after where the Prime Minister and Donald Trump will be in the same room. There's that big question mark whether maybe they'll just say hello and greet and have a quick chat, or whether there'll be that pull aside and that private chat where the Prime Minister can raise issues. We still don't know. So Tuesday here in New York is a big day.
Yeah, a big question indeed. If Anthony Albanese doesn't get a formal meeting with Donald Trump, Tony Abbott told us here last night that would be embarrassing and undignified. Is it a slap in the face if he gets a quick hello on the sidelines of a big get-together?
It will certainly be disappointing that he's here on US soil and doesn't get a face-to-face meeting. Now, in the lead up though to this trip, there's been a lot of expectation management going on from the Prime Minister's office, saying that the schedules were tight, that President Trump was expected to fly in, fly out, and that's what looks like will happen on Tuesday. So at the moment, the best that the Prime Minister appears to be hoping for is that shaking of hand, that face-to-face hello greeting at the reception, and perhaps then a brief chat off to the side. We know that
I bet he's actually fucking doesn't want it to happen. The best case scenario is not to engage with Trump at all, because then like things aren't gonna go tits up. If you just avoid meeting him, I honestly think it's the best way is just to avoid him. Avoid talking to him, because then you're not gonna set him off in either direction, right? Just yeah, I think being evasive, just like, it's like when you see your ex out in public, you know, and then all of a sudden you need to cross a road for no reason in particular. You know, I need to go over here now, and you go over over to the other side of the road. I did not see them.
This will be politically problematic, just from what Tony Abbott's saying, that it will be used by the opposition and his opponents to question the status of the Australia-US relationship and whether Anthony Albanese is trying hard enough to pursue this meeting. But we will still have to wait and see.
But the majority of Australians don't like America, so I don't think it's politically going to be like that detrimental. And anything that we lose like through American exports, like our exports to America, we can make up in Asia. They want to buy our stuff. They want to buy our stuff. Like I have these noodles. I have these I have some Korean ramyun in my cupboard, and it's very proudly says that it has Hoju beef in it, and Hoju is Australia in Korean. Thank you. I can read Hangul. Yes, I can, because I'm very smart. Hey, everybody in the chat, comment, type a 1 if you knew that I could speak Korean. Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that I've been learning Korean for quite some time. The kids call us Hoju. They do. See, I've been learning Korean. Today he told me I should learn Korean, and I was like, I am, bitch. I've been learning. I have like 5 textbooks. I have like 2,000 flashcards. I'm out here. I'm out here learning Korean, and apparently my pronunciation is very, very good. So thank you. Yes, I am that great. Thanks. Thank you. But can I speak Korean with an Australian accent? I mean, I almost certainly do. Apparently, I speak Czech with an Australian accent, and everyone finds it quite amusing. And that is rude. That is rude to me, and that is bad. That is bad for my self-esteem. Look, as long as people understand what I'm saying, that is all that matters, okay? My accent is beautiful, and I'm not ashamed of it. Everyone's so mean to me, and I've had enough. Konnichiwa. Ooh, jeez. Who's konnichiwa-ing me? Konnichiwa. Oh god, you guys just like the soft Japanese sounds. You wish you could speak Czech. Well, Jesus Christ. Why is everybody assaulting me with greetings? Are you trying to get the Korean one? You're trying to get the Korean one, aren't you? Konnichiwa. You're just a sheep and Hyperborean is the leader. Well, sheep do follow cows. Sheep do follow cows, so that makes sense. Minna, konnichiwa. I can also become a German woman too. I don't think I can. Ooh, it said it. It said it. It said it. It spoke Korean in a man's voice. Am I a man now? Cool. Cool. All right. Well, this is how we're gonna play it, right? Is this how we're gonna play it?